Y'all, good morning. It's your girl Tanya Rochelle. This is September the 27th. Just stopping in, checking in with you. I don't like to go too long without making a video. A quick question popped into my mind, and I said, you know what? This would be a good opportunity. Let me ask you this. How long does it take you to make $300? If you're working and or even if you have a side hustle, how long does it take you to make $300? For some people, just say, for instance, if you're working a job, if you're making, we'll just say for $10 an hour, that's 30 hours, plus depending on how pay periods go, if you're every week, every 2 weeks, that could take time. What if you're just say like what do you call it? Like Uber Eats or DoorDash, or they have one out here called Favor. And just say like, so for $300, you probably would have to do about 25 or 30 trips. So that's 30 back and forths. So, however long that would take to do that. Now, my point for even bringing all of this up is I paid an invoice out last week, and that was about $300. Took her probably about, 30, 45 minutes tops, because a phone call came in, she picked up. They said, hey, I have X, Y, and Z. She said, okay, I'm heading to, got the pictures, everything, in terms of communicating for the exchange, went and met, and bam, and invoiced. Less than an hour. And once you invoice, there are a few steps in between when you get to that point, because of our system that we use for invoicing. But once she invoiced, because she's consistent, she got her money right then. So this could have happened, all in the same day. She could have gotten that, so took the time to just answer the phone, make the connection, go pick up, then box it, send the invoice. All of this could have took place less than an hour. I'll just say, for the sake of, we'll say 2 hours, $300. Right now, the biggest thing that we have to battle is with things that take our attention, things that are keeping us distracted. With having all those things going on, we're not able to focus. And if you can't focus, you can't think. Your biggest, I won't say you, my biggest thing is always in, how can I save my time? What can I do to get the biggest effect in the least amount of time? And that, my friend, is what Medical Commodities brings to you. Now, there's other things. You can, having your own business, having business partners. It's a lot of different ways that money can come in and flow to you easily. But let's just say you're just getting started. You're looking for some type of direction. You don't know how to get things going. Well, I'm going to tell you about what I have, which is called, it's the Medical Commodities. It's a business startup mentorship program. You're going to find that a lot of people are going to be asking for a lot of money to join groups or to get into their course on how to do medical commodities. I've heard 1,600, I've heard 3,000, I've heard you got to go through this whole process. Some people want to check your credit and all of these things. And I'm like, what? So here it is. My name is Tanya, and it's been 5 years now that I've been doing medical commodities. I started out, I am a licensed insurance, well, now I'm an insurance broker, but at that time, just an insurance agent. And I focused on the senior market. So I did final expense. I was the person who was knocking on your mom and them door, grandmama and them door, selling and burial policies, okay? Or final expense, which is the better term for it, okay? And so what I was also doing real estate. So I was wholesaling and I wanted to, get to a higher level. So I had a mentor but he had a basically, in order to have access to him and his course, it costs a lot of money. It was a combo, okay? And I really didn't have it like that at that time. So, and I told him, I was like, man, I really want to get this, but I just don't have the money. He's like, look, okay, I get it. He was like, let me show you a quick way to make the money so you can get the course. And with him doing that, that's when he introduced me to medical commodities. He put me in the group. Everything that I do for you guys is what he did for me. So I just duplicated, and then I do more because it wasn't no training videos. Like I provide training videos. I'll show you step by step. He didn't do that. He just was like, literally, you get into the group. He's like, go and do X, Y, and Z, and that's it. That was the training. So it's like everything else you kind of had to figure out. So I take away all of that. And so for my group, for this group, so understand this is a co-op. I want to be clear. This is a co-op, meaning we are cooperating together. I provide you with the training on how to do medical commodities from the beginning to the end. Everything you're going to need to know, everything you would do if you spent $300, $500, $1,000 to get these courses, because number one, the biggest thing that people are looking for is the buyer. Well, how about that? I knocked the problem out right from the gate. I am your buyer. Okay. Not only am I your buyer, but I'm going to show you how to do the business. You'll have access to me. A lot of my students, they'll text me in the very beginning when they're not really sure, they have questions, they'll either text me or preferably we ask questions in the group. That way everybody can learn together. Make sense? So it's only a one-time $100, non-refundable, because once you get in the group, you have access to the information. I don't know what you're doing. So let's just be fair. So one-time non-refundable $100. You come in. All the videos are right there together. And it's a pinned post on the announcement. So link for all of them are right there. You do that. You watch the videos. That's your job. Your job in training is to watch all the videos. Any questions that you have, you ask in the group. Then from there, as you start watching more videos, you're going to start taking action. You're going to start putting things in place, and I'll be able to tell based on, some of the things you're doing and some of the questions that you're asking. And then from there, your phone's going to start to ring. You're going to get questions. You're going to be nervous and all those things, and I'll be right there the whole time. Okay. All of this for $100, but why would you do it for $100? Well, the cooperation is that I'm your buyer. Now, some people will come and they will learn and they'll probably go to somebody else. I can't control that. I just feel like fair is fair, right is right, and those who continue and work with me have been successful. It's just a win-win for everybody. So I basically discount you getting in, you coming in learning, and I'm your buyer. Simple as that. You make return on your investment and it helps everybody. So if you are interested, or maybe you know someone who's interested in looking into medical commodities, who's not interested in taking 30 hours of your life to make $300 when you can possibly do this in 2 hours. Now, I'm not saying this is a guarantee. I'm not stating a guarantee, but I'm telling you what actually happens. These are real examples. It does not really take long, but it's up to you. Okay, it's up to you. But if you're interested, you can text me. And I say text me. This is why, because y'all, I run an insurance agency during the day, which keeps me very busy. So I keep check of my phone. I do. So it's not like I'm just really out. I'm in my office and I'm usually running appointments or I have meetings, different things like that. So that's what I mean. So I may not be able to talk to you at that moment, but if you text me from time to time, I'm always kind of looking over, checking my phone, things like that. So just so you know, I don't want you to think, oh, she just not responding. But yes, I get busy. Yes, I have a lot of people who are contacting me, and things like that. So just give me time. I try not to take too long, but just give me, just know that if I haven't responded yet, I'm coming. Okay. Asking the group, things like that. So it's just different ways to, get my attention. So yeah, if you know someone who is looking to just really start building up income and not giving so much time. And this is good. This is something good for part-time. This is good if you're in business for yourself already, or if you're working. This is an easy way to get things set up. And it kind of almost is like autopilot. You know what I'm saying? When you do the marketing and things like that, that's always there. And then people will call you. And from there, it's simple. Okay. All right. You can set it up. Remember, this is your business. There's no boss. None of that. This is the first step to independence. Okay. All right. So you can text me at 832-291-2470. Okay. All right. That was it. Just wanted to bring that to you. You guys take care. Bye-bye.